And if you haven't seen this movie, I would like to remind you, if you're watching this and you have not seen the movie, this is a spoiler review. This is a spoiler review, so there's going to be spoilers all throughout this. But yeah, there's going to be spoilers all throughout this. So if you haven't seen this movie, click off this video, hit the like and subscribe button, then go watch the movie, then come back and watch this. And you can check out the Super Carlin Bros for a review on Spider Man Homecoming, and theirs is actually really good. I really enjoyed it. I watched, it's like 12 minutes long, but it's still a good review. And I'm just going to go over the overall thing. So first, let's talk about the basis. It's a very good movie. I thought it, my favorite character was probably Spider Man or Ned. Ned was hilarious. Yes, that is Ned. You saw him drop the Death Star, and I just thought people, like, when they dropped the Death Star, like, people were like, because that's like a $300, $500 Lego set at the Lego store, because I went there the other day, and it's like $500. So, like, if he dropped that and he had built that much time, then, and that's like 3,000 pieces, or like a million. No. But, yeah. Ned and Peter Parker were my favorite characters. I think, like, I was watching the Super Carlin review, and I agreed. They said that when later movies, this is going to be a really good movie, because you're going to look in from like 2 years from now, and Spider-Man has progressed in his powers, or like how like he is in like training or whatever. He's going to be mastered his powers. But this comes back, and this is like, he's not very good with his powers, and this shows that you're not perfect from the beginning, like where other Spider-Mans, they're like just a perfect Spider-Man from the very beginning. They put on that suit and like they're a good Spider-Man. I'm like, yeah, I thought that was a good reasoning. Flash Thompson was an hilarious character. I love the scene where he, like, when Spider-Man, like, falls, and he's like, do you really know Peter Parker? He is just, like, obsessed with Peter Parker in this movie. But, now I'm gonna go with, and another funny scene I thought was the scene where Karen, which is, like, I think Karen is actually one of the, like, I noticed he didn't have spider sense in the movie, if you didn't notice that, but I think Karen is the alternate for that. So I think that's kind of a different thing. I think that's cool, but I think I'd rather him have Spidey sense, because like this movie kind of like takes away everything special about him, and that he doesn't have powers. I felt like that just a little bit. I mean, like, it was still a good movie. I went and watched The Amazing Spider-Mans the other day, and I might watch the Spider-Man tonight, but yeah, I think there's a scene where Spider-Man is like, he just saved Liz, and Karen's just like, kiss her. Now's your time. Like, she was telling him to kiss Liz, and that was like hilarious. I love the scene where Vulture just opens the door, and when Peter goes to pick up Liz from the dance, and Vulture just opens the door, and they're like, I went to the opening night, and like, everyone in the crowd was like talking, and like, holy, like everyone was like all over that one scene. Like, they kept that hidden very well, and I thought that was one of the coolest scenes, especially if you go with like an opening night, or if you go to the theater. You're at that very scene, you're gonna really get the like impact, because people are gonna be talking. But yes, that was like a big thing. I